What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are doing the first look for Karen C. Hortesia. So Karen is the 2021 Valentine's Day servant, and from what we can see here, she's a 5-star ruler, so that's pretty interesting to see. But let's go ahead and take a good first look at this character. Alright, so we got ruler class, we just said that. Command card deck is 2 quick, 2 arts, 1 buster. So pretty balanced there. Noble Phantasm is quick with 5 hits, so it's going to at least deal some damage. 4 hits on quick cards, 3 on arts, buster, 5 on the extra attack. Looks like everything's pretty balanced so far. Let's look at that Ascension artwork. So Ascension artwork 1. Let's see what number 2 has. Okay, so 2, so she goes to the red that they showed us on like the preview for her. 3, oh wow, she really changes, like every Ascension's like a different outfit. And then stage 4 Ascension. Alright. It's pretty good artwork. That one looks really good, I think. We're gonna go with that one for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at her stats. So 13,837 HP, 11,351 attack. I don't know, I feel like that's a little low HP for a ruler, for a 5-star ruler. 52 overall. It's not that bad though, I guess, because she has like inherently good defense because she's a ruler class. Alright, let's see. 0.57 Noble Phantasm generation, 101 Star Absorption, 9.9 generation. So everything's pretty standard there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at her skills. From the tags, it looks like she has a ton of different effects. So let's see what we got here. So first skill is going to apply Invincible to self 3 times over the course of 3 turns. Absorb Noble Phantasm from all allies except self each turn for 3 turns. That's interesting. And then apply Invincible to all allies except herself 1 time over the course of 3 turns. Increase Noble Phantasm gain for all allies except self for 3 turns. Alright, so there's a lot to digest with this skill. Jeez. Alright, so she gets Invincibility, which is nice. So hers lasts 3 times over the course of 3 turns. All allies last for one attack. So that's not too bad overall. That's actually really good, I think, because you get the 3 hits for yourself, and then you still have your entire team getting at least 1 turn of invincibility. So even if it is on like a Noble Phantasm turn, then you can become invincible to that. And if it's a single target, then the other allies are going to be able to get that extra hit of invincibility over the course of the next 2 turns. And yeah, that's not bad. So the Noble Phantasm thing is really weird. So absorb Noble Phantasm from all allies except self for 3 turns. So I'm assuming, how much does it take? Absorb Noble Phantasm from all allies. Does it say? Because the Noble Phantasm gain for all allies is going to be 10 to 20%. So that's what's on the bottom here. So it doesn't say how much it's going to absorb from all of the allies. Unless it just absorbs the full gauge. That would be interesting if he just absorbs the entire gauge and adds it to herself. If that's true, that has like some serious potential to do some like, well, no, I guess, yeah, for 3 turns. It lasts for 3 turns. So that would be some pretty crazy potential for spamming Noble Phantasms, I guess. I don't know. That's interesting. If anyone has her, let me know in the comments down below how much it takes from the gauge of the allies. Is it the whole thing, or is it just like a portion of it? I'm really curious to know. Let's see what her second skill has in store. It looks like a lot more effects here for this. I kind of hope that I kind of hope that Karen's not really that good, because I really don't want to pull for her. But if she seems like she's gonna be pretty unique. So I don't know. It'll be careful. I have to be careful. Second skill, 300% chance to apply target focus to self for 1 turn. Increase own Noble Phantasm gauge by 20 to 30%. Decrease the Noble Phantasm gauge of all enemies by 1. Decrease the attack of all enemies for 3 turns. Decrease the defense for all enemies for 3 turns. Oh my gosh, she's going to turn out to be a pretty good servant. Alright, so again, a lot to digest in her second skill. So she puts target focus on herself, which is nice because she has the invincibility, so she can absorb those hits. She has an MP battery for 20 to 30%, so that's always really nice to get that extra 20%. Usually what you want for at least 20% for a battery. She'll remove the charges from all enemies, decrease attack and defense, so pretty much a huge like debuffer slash buff skill for her on her second skill. Oh yeah, what was the cooldown on her first skill? It was 6 turns at max level, and this one's 7 turns. That's a bit of a high cooldown, honestly, but the effects you get out of it are really nice. Alright, third and final skill. So, judging by the image, is going to give us some card ups here. So, increase Quick Arts Buster card effectiveness for 3 turns by up to 20%. Increase Noble Phantasm Gauge a second battery. Decrease Noble Phantasm Gauge for a single enemy by 1. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Okay, so 6 turn charge time. So she has 2 NP downs for the enemy team. One's an AoE, one's a single target. 2 NP batteries. Full cards up. That Noble Phantasm thing is really, really strange, but looks like it's going to be interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so does she have any independent passives for herself? So she has, it looks like she has one here. Decrease own debuff resistance by 20%, increase own attack by 20% when debuffed. Interesting. Does she debuff herself? Did we miss anything for debuffs? Debuffs. No debuffs so far. Maybe her Noble Phantasm debuffs herself. Then again, target focus, so maybe you'll get debuffs there. Immune to terror and fascination debuffs. I don't even know what fascination is, honestly. Increase own buster resistance by 10%. So she's naturally immune to buster damage. Well, not immune, but she has defense against it. That's pretty nice. She seems so... I'm probably going to pull for her, honestly. Let's see what our Noble Phantasm is. Alright, let's see. So, deals damage to all enemies. So, we already have an AoE Noble Phantasm. Decrease quick card resistance for all enemies by 20% for 3 turns. Inflict nullify buff. Oh, no. Inflict nullify buff on all enemies 1 time over the course of 3 turns. Overcharge, increase Noble Phantasm strength. Yikes. So, okay. That's pretty good. To be able to do pretty solid damage. Obviously, being a ruler, you're not going to be able to do as much damage, but still. Yeah. Quick resistance, so you'll be able to hit for more on quick cards. Nullify buffs, so you can nullify buffs. You can attack down, defense down, Noble Phantasm charge down. She seems really good. On paper, anyway. I don't know how it's going to translate. Oh yeah, so these are just the stats. Okay, so 20%, 1,000 damage at, well, I'm not going to get her MP level 5, so that's irrelevant. Okay, so... yeah, I guess let's go ahead and just watch her Noble Phantasm real fast. Wait, I made this mistake last time. I don't have my sound on. Hold on, let me just turn my sound on real fast. That way we can actually hear her Noble Phantasm. I guess it's good for like copyrights and stuff, but I want to see what it actually looks like and what it sounds like. So here we go. Okay, that's a pretty cool Noble Phantasm. So, damn. Okay, so she seems like a really cool character. I'm probably going to end up pulling for her, honestly. Yeah, so she's a ruler, so she has all these extra things here. So I think I don't know what this is, the little bubble. But outside of that, I should have enough to max the center and potentially max her skills. I don't know about my gold gems there. Okay, so... yeah, let's whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, I'll look at her banner later. That's not really what this video is for. So yeah, my overall impressions of Karin are actually pretty good. Again, I'm really curious about this absorb NP from all allies except herself. I'm really curious about that. So once again, let me know in the comments down below if, like how much it absorbs. Because that really could mean a lot. So if it absorbs the entire gauge, then you can fire off like your Noble Phantasm, and then you can use this first skill and just absorb the Noble Phantasms of your team, and then fire off another Noble Phantasm. And then if you're having like Scotty could come back as like a pretty big meta in JP again with Karen, depending on how this actually works. So that could potentially give you like a 4-turn loop of Noble Phantasms. I don't know. Yeah, she's really interesting. She's really unique, and that's really what I'm looking for these new characters. Really unique characters. But yeah, for now, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord, so feel free to check those out, and I will see you guys next time.